What's good? Tuto. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Monday morning. Got a bunch of stuff to do. Festivities coming up next month, getting closer. So we have a lot of recon and all that stuff. Hey, where's my other thing at? It is Monday morning, so who's up and working? Oh, dude. Yeah, they did the spot nice. I took the new fence out of it, so I think my tires will be in a little bit. I got to get a couple of rides in before get a couple. I gotta kind of that. Got to get a couple of riding sessions in before November, and I have to schedule those riding sessions. You see, life gets busy once you get close to stuff. I mean, it doesn't get busy; it gets amazing, but you got to start really paying attention. Terrified. You're out here scaring people, man. It's a call coming from inside the house. Also, hey, thank you guys for checking out Raul's video on my on the channel, man. That guy's been working a long time. Raul Sanchez, man. Ruli 7, I think, is on YouTube. But go check it out, guys. Killer comic and a cool ass dude. But I don't know if it still happened, but they demonetized his account last year, like a year ago. But hey, man, let's blow it up and then get the homie some money, man. Oh. Also, shout out to my dad for being a gangster, man. Also, for the record, my family's healthy and strong. I'm healthy and strong. Bills are paid. Life's pretty much fucking golden, man. I got no complaints. Wait, is that gas? Texas Trans-Eastern. Oh, this transportation, that's a whole hustle, bro. And truck drivers, I understand all the craziness going on because these guys are banking. But you gotta be on your P's and Q's. Dot your T's and cross your I's, if you know what I mean. All right. I question. Um, this is a question for you guys. When you have a conversation with someone, do you have an outcome in mind, or do you just talk to talk? It's like for the longest time, man, I was like, job wise, there was a purpose behind you talking to people. And if there was no purpose, you don't. And I was a talkative, what's up, John, man? Loud kid growing up, I got told to shut the fuck up a lot. So, uh, I started like, I don't know. I think it's recently. Because once I left the military, I just started talking to everyone. You know what I mean? Just being social. I'm like, oh shit, cool. And spoke to everybody the same way I spoke when I was with my military friends, which was about your dumb shit that you do. To everybody else, just seemed like bragging or whatever. So I kind of I started thinking, even if at the very least having a conversation with someone, I hope that your life, not just your day, but your life is better because of that conversation. That's like the level of commitment I have to say to communicating with others. And that, sir, is not very conducive in real life. Um, it's very conducive here where you can turn it off. But in real life, have a good day at work, brother. Shout out to John, man, stopping by before going to work. I appreciate that. But what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, like having an outcome in mind when you have a conversation. I know it comes off sounding like sales, but that's life. Sales is just structured, and you're just forcing it into somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you're versus you having a conversation with someone like now. The outcome I had in mind is I hope I had something useful to contribute that benefit whoever comes on here. And man, take the time. Like when you man, the lesson, I guess, what I'm trying to get at is the space between stimuli and then your response. So that space, when somebody says something, the space before you reply, just take time there. That's where all your power is. That little space. Because you can either react or respond. Response takes thought and training and time to build. Eventually becomes a reaction. When you were a kid, things happened to you. Uh, Anything that what you were doing to get approval or avoid shame and punishment when between the ages of 7 to 13, you're doing the same behavior at a different level. So, with that in mind, I had to really start having the conversation with myself with an outcome in mind. Like, hey man, why do you act the way you do? Why do you go through, why do you do this certain things, right? Why do you want to help other people so to the point where it hurts you? And you don't even think about it till later. And then you don't, as long as you did your part to help, you sit down and you go through your life and you need help, but you're not that guy. You're not the guy that needs help. Your whole life you've needed help. Yeah, not anymore. So I kind of get hard on myself, right? And then you gotta be reminded. You get hard on yourself. You gotta be reminded by stuff because I don't know, man. People say I'm hard on myself. I'm not hard on myself. I just have never for I've never been proud of anything that I did my whole life. Like I don't feel that that like, oh, I was this, I'm from here. I don't feel that, right? Because it's like, when we was growing up, there was this thing, Palawan pride. We got this pride thing, we're island pride, island pride. What's there to be proud of, bro? The only reason I can say I'm an islander is because I was born on an island. It had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with where my parents had me. It had nothing to do with my efforts. All right. So I couldn't tell you that I was a proud islander. And then I became a soldier. And now looking back and seeing how the world works, just a pawn in another game, I couldn't be proud of any of that. It's just like that's what you're supposed to do. That's why, like, why are you proud of what you're supposed to do? That's like getting an A in school and go, wow, I got an A. Like, bitch, you're supposed to get an A. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get A's in school. Fuck, you want a cookie? Can you keep getting those A's? Because apparently not. That's the kicker. But I did learn at an early age. I didn't realize that's what I was being taught, but I did learn at an early age to question what I was being taught. And the beauty of being from a third world country is the education system. They just receive the curriculum. Like, hey, teach this in this order, like this, in order to pass tests, right? So the teachers just taught. Now, some of the teachers didn't have the qualifications to teach, so they taught themselves too. But because they were learning too, they didn't realize the intent behind structured systemic education. But they know how they've lived their whole life, so they learn how to learn how to unlearn and relearn things. So they just taught that to us. They taught all of the kids my age, everybody I grew up with, It wasn't so much could you learn in class what this subjects we taught you. It was could you learn, period. Can we add more things and you learn? Oh, we don't need that anymore. Can you now not use the old one and use this new one? Those are the types of schools we went to growing up. Now, for us growing up, it didn't feel like that. We thought we wanted American Western education, where you got to sit in class and do this and this and this, versus here, learn some math, learn to read. Now go out and fucking play. Like, what do you guys want to do? Which is crazy because most of the kids, like here in America, like I want to be an astronaut. I want to be this. I was one of those kids. I didn't want to be an astronaut. I, at a young age, understood the coldness of space, and I liked people, and I was still trying to get approval from everyone. So I just knew that in space, I wouldn't be around a lot of people that I would like. And the trip is long, and there's no telling how long that's going to be, and everybody's going to die before I get here. Yes, I thought that way as a kid. Yo, yo, ESB, what's good? Jiraya, what's good, Sensei? Oh, got a new LLM agent down. So now we have a GUI interface for our workstation. So it's not just command line. It's, what is it called? It's called Misty, MSTY. It's a good, not the stock, all right? Hey guys, MSTY is not the stock to buy. That's a volatile stock that everybody's looking at. It has nothing to do with this. MSTY.ai is it's a LLM client that will also run Olama models, Hugging Face models, and the other ones. Oh yeah, I've been on what's the tournament that's been on? Like this morning I was on it. Oh, capture the flag on the worldwide tournament. I'm on the U.S. server for this one. I was. All right. Dodgeball. Dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Is that the one with the psst, psst, Ben Stiller? Yeah, that shit's hilarious. What did I watch the other day? Damn, I thought I watched. Oh no, I played the damn. I played I played Delta Force on that Fallujah mission. Not Fallujah. Fuck. Somalia. That shit was, boy. I really gotta get my heart rate monitor together so I can, because I was seriously, the shit gets my heart up and running. Between that shit's so. My wife made me watch the Monster series on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I haven't heard of the Monster series, but yeah, I don't. I also don't watch scary stuff. Um, I don't watch. Exactly, like for like you can't unsee that. Like that's one of those things that it's such a regular thing that everybody does. Everybody like, oh wow, us that movie scared me. I cried at this movie or whatever. But it's one of those things that people don't think about. Your brain cannot tell the difference between what really happened and what you vividly imagine. So that fear, the disgust, all those emotions that you felt, your brain, the reason you felt that way is because your brain doesn't think it's fake. You knowing it's fake doesn't change. That's why when you know, yeah, it's like it's like a roller coaster ride, for example, right? Like it's fear and excitement is the same exact like hormonal compound. It's the definition you assign to it. So on a roller coaster, you're excited and with a smile on your face because you know it ends. Now, the logic says things might go wrong, and that's what you're pushing to the edge, hence riding motorcycles real fast and jumping out of airplanes, etc. But it's that assumed safety that that makes it, oh, okay. When you're imagining everything, that's why even reading a book, I'm very, very fucking careful about that. Because like I read and sometimes I'll say stuff. I don't do drops. If a ride drops, I'm not on it. Oh, okay. Subaru. Today, I got recon, so I got to start scheduling all my travel and transportation. I mean, that's essentially the same thing, travel and transportation. Travel and lodging. Yeah. And already got some black book entries to put in. Hey, let's go. Math is cool. What kind of math are you doing? I kind of have my finger crossed that I don't have to get into Boolean algebra. That I got a feeling, unless I start outsourcing what I'm trying to do, I'm going to have to learn a bunch of programming. Right now, I'm barely. I don't even know what syntax is. Apparently, you got to have shit in the right order. I got to Hello World on Python. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, and that's fun because the saw has a width. Also, the line on the measuring tape has a width. So is it really an inch and a half? Or if you go down low enough, is it an inch and ah. Bro, chickens are the best thing. You get eggs, they take care of the yard, they take care of all the bugs. You won't need any more bug spray after about a month. Now you're going to be waking up early and also you're going to have food. It's a hell of a good problem to have, man. If I had chickens, I wouldn't be spending damn near $50 a week on eggs. It's a Hilux. I recognize that rattle anywhere. Lamb or sheep, those, man. Oh, big business too, man. Sheep and lamb, they'll clear a fucking, if somebody has brush problems, yeah, just put a nice little chicken wire fence around them. They'll take care of that shit in a day, if that. Things will eat through everything. We had goats when I was at the trade school. Boy, them things. Temperamental, loud. They got fucking horns. Which is weird because the pigs were bigger than me. And I didn't know. I walk into pigs. push them over and all that stuff. It's probably because they're always in a pen when I fuck with them, right? Like I don't fuck with the local pigs in that fucking country that I was at over. It's called Pohnpei. And now those local pigs, like people's pigs, are like American cattle. They just wander around, and people know they're pigs. So if they wander into somebody's land, they just, hey man, your pig came through our land. So you see guys just walking around with fucking machetes all day. Agroforestry is their way of farming. Anyway, guys, yo, I am gonna get ready and head back. I will get back on here later on, guys. But hey, man, I'm running on fumes. I've been asleep the last couple of days. Oh yeah. Now, waste. That's what you gotta. That's the mitigation that everybody kind of gets on everyone about with pig farms. Depends on how far your neighbors are too. You got to keep that in mind. As long as they're not bitchy, you're good. But the chickens with pigs, if you just, bruh, if you just have gray water irrigated running through, bruh, you'll be fine. But you got to do it like, if you do it naturally, you'll be fine. You'll mitigate the stench, the smell, and all that other stuff. Once you start adding, we have cows up the road, horses down the other way. Oh yeah. You should be good. It should be good. Ooh, oh hey dummy, you just got hit by a bus. That's a man. Oh, I will yell at that dude, but he's the guy that gave me tacos the other day. Anyway, man, as always, happy fucking Monday, guys. Um, I will be seeing you guys later. I love you. Definitely, man. You too, brother. Be safe.